Okay. Okay, so this is part two of the solo ads training, and this is a Facebook group that I like. It's called Solo Ads That Convert. This is a group that people leave testimonials of who are making sales. In other words, it's not a testimonial group where they just put testimonials. You're not allowed to put testimonial on here unless an individual makes a sale with that solo ad vendor. Okay, which is very, very important.
Mhm.
This is why I focus on, people that are getting results. I want to make sure they're getting sales. I don't want them just to get leads, right? I want to make sure they're getting sales. That lets me know that I can focus on these vendors and start testing them out myself with the offer that we're providing. Okay, so and like I said, you can see you can see our team members here. You're going in here and they're buying solo ads. They're getting sales. Um, like I said, Marvin, I've heard his
Mhm.
traffic's really good. It's a little bit more expensive though. I have not tested with him yet. Um, but there are a lot of different solo ad vendors that you can actually choose um, and see like who's getting the sales, stuff like that. So and you'll see testimonials, like for instance, let me just pick one. See right here, here's Sarah Chu, 68% opt-in rate. Let's see more. This person ordered 100 clicks, got 110 clicks received, and of course tier one, 82%. This person made 2 sales for 100 clicks. Pretty cool. That's a pretty good run.
That's good.
Yeah, you
That's
see?
very.
So I study it like this. I like to know, did you get a sale? If you get a sale for 100 clicks, I like that. If you know what I mean, that's good. So,
Mm.
and then if you go down here, some people order bigger packages, right? Like 1,000 clicks, 91% tier one. And if you
Mm.
open up here, you can see that the person said, yes, I made a sale. Awesome result with your traffic. Thanks, buddy. So this testimonial is kind of vague to me. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
okay, you made a sale. How many sales did you
but you
make?
don't. Yeah, how many don't tell that?
Yeah, you didn't. You
Oh.
didn't tell me how many sales you made, so I kind of skipped that guy. You know.
Mm.
Um, but Sarah Chu. Let's look at Sarah Chu again.
So what's a good number for sales?
I like to see
Okay.
one sale per 100 clicks, or because you're not guaranteed to get a sale if you make 100 clicks because it's a really small order. But I
Mm.
will tell you that
But if
if
I do 1,000 clicker now, should
if I
that
if I do a
even
thousand
out them?
if I do 1,000 clicks, I want a sale for each 100 clicks. Hold on one second. I basically, if I'm doing 1,000 clicks, I want to make sure that I get a sale for each 100 clicks. Or
Yeah.
if I get a sale for every other 100 clicks, I'm still
Mm.
happy. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the
So is
ratio I
but
look at.
is that even with Misha's capture page, or is it when you have your own
No,
setup?
that's with Misha's capture page. So if
Okay.
which I recommend doing. So if
Yeah.
let's say that I order 1,000 clicks, if I get 10 sales from that, I'm happy, right? If
And even five.
you get what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
ecstatic. I'm like, that's a really good run. But
Mm.
if I run 1,000 clicks and I make a sale every other 100 clicks, I'm still okay. I'm still happy.
Yeah.
Anything below that, that's what worries me.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So use that ratio because it's really good.
But you're starting to use the new capture pages now,
Well, I'm
or the new
using
sale pages.
yeah the new sales pages I'm using now. Yeah. Right now I
Do you
have a
know
new
what it's called?
right now I have a new solo ad going out with the sales page for the first time today. That's
Mm-hmm.
going out. That should be out this afternoon. Once that run is done, it'll be a little while. It's 1,000 clickers, so it'll be a little while. Um, so I don't have any data on that yet. I'm sure I will, um, but I don't have that data yet because I just started doing it.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
Misha just updated everything recently. So, but look at here, Sarah Chu. She got 2 sales. Okay. You see, I like
Mm.
people that give a really good testimonial. Now, listen to this. Now, here's a key point. This person said, Michelle Johnson, she said, this is my second run using Sarah.
Yeah.
Now, right there, that means this person already had the first run with Sarah, got great results, right? And if she didn't
Yeah.
get great results, she would not come back a second time.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good one.
You see what I'm saying?
That's it. Yeah, yeah, sure.
So the first one I made sales. Her customer service is superb. You can't go wrong with her traffic, and you won't be disappointed. Give her a try. You will love her traffic source too. So this is a good testimonial. Tells me how many
Mm.
sales. The tier one. I've done Sarah Chu. I do 90% tier one with her. Her traffic's a little more expensive, but it's really good. But
Uh,
this person did 100 clicks on 82%, two sales, very detailed testimonial. That to me is more authentic. That to me is more real, and I would like to test her traffic out. That's how I look at that.
mm.
Um, so let's keep going down here. Yeah, there we are right there. See, we did 100 clicks, 91 tier one. We got one sale, one front end sale right there. See that right there? 100 clicks.
Yeah.
So now I ran 1,000 clicks with her. I'll be running another 1,000 clicks with her next Monday. I'm on
Okay.
the list for that. So let's look at Klaus, right? This is Ken Hart. He's actually on our team. He did 300 clicks. How many sales did he get from that 300 clicks? Two or three?
Two.
Uh,
Two.
Two, right? Two sales?
Yeah.
Ken? Yeah, he got two sales. He's new at this. He never done it ever. So
Okay.
he didn't put how many sales, but I already knew the response because I
Mm.
asked him. So he got two sales out of 300 clicks from Klaus. So right now I got 1,000 clicks running with Klaus. It's starting this afternoon. Okay?
Mm. Yeah.
And I like the fact that this guy comes back and says, "Thank you very much for the testimonial, Ken. If anyone else is looking for high converting traffic, which is full of hungry buyers," see, he's participating like Sarah
Yeah,
Chu
he's in
does.
service.
Yeah, that's active. I like that.
Mm.
Let's look at this person here, Darren Yap. Mixed clicks, order 500, received 566. Tier 1, 90% sales, yes. Quality traffic from Daryl once again, reliable seller. Now, me, I don't like when. Watch this. Sometimes this is what I do because I get annoyed at this. How many sales did you get? See?
Mm.
I'm going to ask them. I'm going to be like, hey, listen, how many sales did you get? Don't just say you got sales. Be more specific. If you're spending 500 clicks, if you got one sale, don't like that. You know?
Yeah.
If you get two sales from 500 clicks, I like that. That's good. It's a good start, you know?
Yeah. If you get to
Yeah, if you get two out of 500
that.
clicks, you're good.
Okay.
So look at Marvin. That guy's more expensive. Let's see, 0% delivery. Two full sales, two trial sales. Okay, not bad. 300 clicks. I think I'm gonna test this guy out in a smaller amount because he's more expensive, just to really
Mm.
be cautious and test his traffic, just to be sure that his traffic is convertible for our offer, which I think it will be.
So when you test, do you usually go just by 200 or 300 or?
When I test, I usually like to test around 300. Um,
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll test 100 if I'm a little skeptical. I'll test
Mm.
100 just to be sure. Um,
Yeah.
but in reality, for me, on average, I do about 300 for test.
Okay.
And then let me see. Let's go over here down. Let's see what this guy says here. See, I like when people are specific. 3FE, 3 front end sales.
Mm.
Guy got 100 clicks, 3 front end sales. So let's look at this guy. This guy's got a website. Yeah, make sure they have a website. If they don't have a website, they shouldn't be in business. You know what I mean? So then we're going to go here, and I'm going to go down. And let me see here. Alright, so this guy's got some prices here. 65 cents per click and 85 cents per click. So it's kind of a little bit on the pricey side. 81% tier 1. I've done 80% tier 1. It's not bad. Sometimes it works. It varies. It's just optional. You just don't know. Yeah, so he's on the more expensive side, like Syracuse, 650 for 1,000 clicks. If I were to test this, I probably would start with him. I'd probably do 100 clicks just for a test. You know? Yeah, some of these guys, the prices are higher than some of the guys I run with. So now that's one way I do it. Then you go here. It's like a whole other world. This was called Solo Ad X. There's a lot of vendors on here as well. Okay. And you can look at reviews right in here. So let's look at Richard Core here. I've heard good stuff about this guy. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So it goes to the testimonial, Solo Ad Testimonials group. This is a different group. This group, they'll leave testimonials, but they won't say if they have sales.
Okay.
And for me,
no one will.
For me, I don't like that unless they changed it. I know when I first started with solo ads, this is the one I first found, and I was doing some solo ads. I got scammed once by a solo ad vendor through this group. So like, let's see what this guy says. I mean, if you find, let's see, tier 180%. You see, there's no reports on sales. I don't like that.
Yeah.
For me,
it's better to use the other group to start off with.
It's not giving me confidence. You know what I mean? So Tim P, this guy here, he's good, man. He's good. I run with him every month.
What's his name?
Tim P.
Tim P. Yeah, show me yesterday.
And his prices are really good. Yeah, I showed you yesterday. So, and then we have Udemy. Udemy is pretty cool. Pretty simple interface, and you can find solo ad vendors that way. You know what I mean? You can really dig in and find out, like, you know, who's real, how much they're selling, and sometimes you can get discounts too. And when you actually do like I said, I don't know if I told you this before, but if you get like a vendor and you're confident and you did about 500 clicks and you want to be a regular customer and you start going bigger, let's say like 2,000 to 3,000 clicks a month for each vendor, right? You can negotiate a deal. Say, listen, I'm going to be purchasing solo ads from you consistently. What kind of deals do you give for regular buyers?
Do you even do that? Like spend thousands of dollars on just one vendor?
I get to the point that I'm doing 1,000 clicks for each vendor, sometimes 2,000 clicks. But as a regular customer, like if I'm a regular customer with somebody, I'm going to ask them, okay, now that I'm going to be purchasing you some big packages, okay, and putting more money in your pocket, is there a discount for me being a regular customer for you?
Yeah.
Because if I'm spending more money with you and I'm spending 2,000 clicks and 3,000 clicks, and I'm spending over $1,000 with you every single month, I don't see.
But even 1,000 if you do it with people.
What's that?
Do you ask for that even with 1,000 clicker? If you do it repeatedly?
No, when I start moving up to the 2,000, 3,000 clicker, that's when, if I'm being more consistent with the higher amounts like that, that's when I offer, like I ask that question, you know, hey, listen, I'm looking for a discount. I want to be a regular customer of yours. I like your traffic. Is there a deal we can work out because I want to be your regular customer, so I'm going to be buying from you every month. I mean, putting money in your pocket every month. Let's work out a deal here, you know. So that's a good thing to write down because it's definitely helpful.
Mm.
Let's see here. Yeah, so right here you can see approved seller ranked one of the top. Some of these people I haven't run yet. Some people in here I have. But there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people. So your traffic, you have endless opportunities for endless traffic. Okay?
Mm.
It's just understanding the formula. You test low, then you scale. Right?
Yeah.
And if you see somebody on the testimonial group that you recognize in Sand, and you look at a testimonial in that Facebook testimonial group here, go back up here. So let's say you're scouting down this testimonial group, and you see a Sand member that you recognize, and they say, yeah, this vendor gave me this many sales for how many clicks I purchased. You know that was already tested, so you don't have to test it because they're actually offering the same thing, so it doesn't matter. So you don't have to go through that extra step of testing. You could say, you know what, this person did 300 clicks, I'm going to do 500 clicks. You know what I mean? Or like this person did 500
Yeah.
clicks, I'm going to do 1,000 because they already tested it. I already know. So that's
Mm.
something really key nugget for you. Um, so yeah, so when you go to Udemy and you find like, if you feel confident with somebody, like I said, you probably find really good deals because people are competing against each other. The solo ad market is actually booming and getting bigger than it was in the past for a while, only because people are getting shut down from Facebook quite a bit, and Google AdWords and all that kind of stuff, and it's a lot more difficult. So, with this market growing now, you're going to have more and more people compete for each other, within each other because they want your
Yeah.
business. So you really can call the shots. You could be like, okay, you know, I never tried your traffic before. I want to do a test for 100 clicks. Do you have any discounts for a first-time buyer? And if they say no, no big deal. I mean, if you still want to test it, you can, but it doesn't hurt to ask, right? It doesn't,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt to ask. So it's just another question you should ask is very important. So
Mm.
here, let's say I want to go and let me find somebody here. Let's see. Some of these guys you'll see here that are on the solo ad testimonial group, the one I showed you.
Mm.
So they're on here too. Let's find some more sellers. Yeah, today's session is how I pick out solo ad vendors, so you know how I go through things and what questions I ask and things like that, so that way I can get my solo ad started.
Yeah. That's good to know.
Yeah, no, it's very important, and a lot of people are not really teaching this. Misha, he goes more in depth. He goes more in detail. He does a lot of things that I don't do. He does some things that I still do because I've been having great results just doing it this way.
Mm.
So let's quality solo ads, mail all to my list. Okay, so it's her list. That's interesting. Let me click on that. Let me click on buy. Yeah, I think because I'm recording, it's actually taking up a lot of the bandwidth.
It can be.
That's why it's taking a little bit of time. I'll just do some editing and cut some stuff out for you. That's why it took me a little while to do the video yesterday because I was actually doing some editing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's just very good
There were some,
to go back and see.
yeah, there were some dead spots in there, man. I had to get rid of.
Yeah.
Um,
I just want to have them to learn several times, and then as well when I start capturing, I can train myself to show others the way you do with me.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, but having it, you can listen to it over and over, and then you start to remember it because that's a good way of learning. That's the way I've learned.
Yeah.
So let's click on where is she? New release subs added. Okay, so this person said they got subs added daily. So let's click on her. Okay. She says base filter. You can put the link right here. Click buy. Okay, so right here, okay, Udemy changed. Before we go to a separate page, now it goes to the little box that appears up now. They must have did that, the new update on their site. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so just click buy, and then you choose how many visitors you want to get. So 50,000. Come on, 1,000. Oh, okay, I can only do 875 visitors. That lets me know that it could be good and bad. It could be good because that means she's got fresh visitors and it's her list, and she only has so many people on her list, so she can't guarantee too many clicks because she knows her list. So that's important too. Let's click on top tier. I always like for top tier. Come on. Yeah, I think the site's still being worked on or something. I think that's the problem. Let me refresh the page. But that's, you know, a website. Solo Ad X Directory is pretty good too. My favorite overall, man, I'm gonna tell you, is this group right here. Right here.
Yeah.
Because
So, but do you have to go find new vendors very often? Because if you keep on buying from the same people, then it doesn't make sense to find new ones.
well, it's always good to build your database, right? So like, I'm always writing down new vendors that I'm testing, and because I have a goal to get to a certain number. So for you, this will be your first goal. Okay, your goal is to find 4 solo ad vendors. And out of those 4 solo ad vendors, you want to get to the point you can run 1,000 clicks each week.
Okay.
Okay? Very important. Yeah. Or if you want to do all 4 the same week, they'll probably just spread out for a few weeks anyways. So it doesn't matter. So either or, you want to do it like week by week, or you want to do it the first week of the month, you can do that. It all depends on your budget. But then you start writing down like what my solo ad vendors, like my guys that I run, every time I run with them, I always write it down on my notepad. I go, okay, it's October. I'm running with Klaus, 1,000 clicks. I'm running with Sarah Chu, 1,000 clicks. I'm running with Tim P, 1,000 clicks. And then what I'm doing is I'm keeping track of what I'm doing, but also at the bottom of my paper, I'll write down somebody new. And underneath that, I'll say in testing phase.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So, and then the following month, they go on my regular list when I go, okay, you know, this person made it. Let's, you know, Marvin did good. So next month I'm gonna put Marvin, 1,000 clicks. This person, 1,000 clicks. You get what I'm saying? And then, and then I'll just do one new one again, and I'll test that new one, and I'll put, you know, like if I do Jazz Deep, for example, I'll put Jazz Deep in testing phase, and the amount of clicks that I'm testing.
So do you spend probably more, or you buy more clicks than 4,000 a month at your stage?
For me, I've done at the most 3,000 clicks. Like you know, for one vendor. But a good ratio is 4,000 clicks a month. And because through my testing, through the offer that we have, to get some consistency going on, to start building a residual, so in a year's time you're earning almost 90 grand a year. That's really good. It's really good. Because once you start growing capital like that, and don't get me wrong, I mean, you could reinvest and go bigger faster, you know what I mean, as you're gaining that income, you know. It's just the way business works, you know. We're in it for the long term, so we're, you know, first couple of years we're investing heavily and we're building up our profits, so that way.
I'm not in a hurry. I was just wondering.
No, I train everyone like this when I train them because I want them to have the right mindset as well, because of the experience that I've been through, right? So that way, you know, down the road, you know, you can be free, literally be free and do what you want. You know, you could travel. You know what I mean? You could still keep running your solo ads and build your business on autopilot. and play around with a vlog or something, or because the meat and potatoes is your advertising, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. So did you get a lot of value out of this one? Because I wanted to really, dig in how I actually find out, how I, pick out solo ad vendors.
Yeah, I love it. And I'm really excited to learn it one-on-one now. So it's kind of easier to go ahead and do it myself.
Yeah, what everybody tells me that
Because in the boot camp there is a lot to take action on, but I think it's sometimes it's too much, and that's what happens when it's too much. Then you end up doing nothing instead. So.
correct, exactly. It leads to procrastination when you get overwhelmed. And
Yeah, but I think I will go back now when I see from you, and also go back to the bootcamp once again and learn it more deeply.
oh man, there's so much to learn, right? So if we could start just keeping it simple and build a business on autopilot, you know what I
Mm.
mean? It's like you're golden because you can work on your skill sets, get better at marketing, but over here, it's being built for you 24/7, 7 days a week while you're running your ads. See the benefit?
You actually can just do that and profit quite good without even having your own funnel setup.
Well, it's good to have that going for a while. So what? But because while that's going on, you could be developing your skill sets on this side, right? So on this side, you have this 24/7 autopilot thing running, but on this side, you're learning, right? So while you're
Yeah.
learning, you're not feeling overwhelmed of doing all the stuff that's happening for you over here automatically. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then as you go along, and you start learning these skill sets, then you can start testing your own pages. Then you can start because you start to understand the process as you're learning, which you don't have to learn and not get paid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
good.
yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, if you got value and everything, shoot us a testimony or something, and let everybody know what you thought about our training and stuff.
Yeah, I will do.
All right, definitely.
Can I will probably do this for a while, or what do you think? Until I get some results, and then I can reach out to you again
Yeah,
for
yeah. Let me
website
know.
setup and everything.
Yeah, let me know how things are going. You know.
Cause what's the next step you are showing your students?
The first thing I tell them is try to get to 1,000 clicks every single week, right? 4,000 clicks a month. And as you're doing
Mm.
that for a while, and you start getting money, and you put your own money, and then you take the profits, put it into it as well, you can start going to 2,000 clicks a week.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So you got to start off with the baby steps. It's all about consistency every single week, and then the goal is to get to 1,000 clicks a week. That's the first step. Second step is to do 2,000 clicks a week.
Okay. Yep.
That's how you start scaling.
I'm excited.
And
Very
then
excited.
the third step is to take 4 vendors and turn them into 8 and start the process again with the other 4, do 1,000 clicks a week, right? And then
Mm.
do 2,000 clicks a week with that one too. So that eventually you'll have 8 vendors, 2,000 clicks a week. You'll have so much more traffic. You'll start bringing over 40, 50 people a month into your business. Your residual will skyrocket in 6 months. Yeah, those are the numbers.
Mm. That's cool.
It's nice to know, though. It's nice to know the numbers. That's the important thing.
Yeah, it is.
Once you know the numbers and you're building the residual on the conservative level, you'll get upsells. You just got to put the numbers in first, you know?
And also, when you start getting members, do you have a video or something showing like what to, how to
Follow up?
reach out to them at first?
Yeah, Anastasia made a video on that, actually. I'll have her shoot that one over to you.
Because I think I saw it somewhere.
Yeah, honey, that video that you made on how to follow up, huh? We're still recording, yes.
What is it?
Shooting that video over. Are you doing a new one? Because I know there's been some updates.
Yeah, I'm actually planning to do a new one for my team because the one that I did before is very basic, and we have a new funnel. So with the new funnel in place, I want to create a new one. But as far as the new email follow-up, I did create a new email template. So if you like, I can give you that template, and then you can follow my training to change certain things. And that way, the person, when you welcome a new sale in, you start building that relationship right there from that email.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds
definitely.
good.
And shouldn't he be in the community because he's a paid member now? I mean, he paid for the training.
Let me think about that because I have VIPs that are in there because people went pro.
Right.
So, but yeah, I think we could work something out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do that. What we have going on with our team to keep everybody strong is I created a academy. So the academy is basically a private Facebook group designated for our direct sponsored members.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we are working with the first line of people who go pro.
Okay.
With our members. So we're creating leaders. But because you became a paid client, and you never know, you might want some more individual coaching. Like you might want my blogging coaching. You might want SEO.
I think I'm certainly will.
You might need some of that. So,
but don't get overwhelmed.
Keep
it simple, man.
We'll work on that later next time. But to bring you in the loop, I would bring you into the VIP. Let me bring you into the VIP, okay? So that way you're in the loop of what we're doing, and you can share your results. You're not on our team, but you're one of our clients now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds. Yeah, I'm very happy for that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You'll have all the support you need, and being a part of the academy is great because I do a lot of follow up with everyone. I put a lot of great updated value posts that I'm checking on everybody what they're doing. We're sharing solo ad vendors amongst each other. So that'll be good for you.
It's good to learn from the best for sure.
Yeah, I would say so. I still can't believe I'm still a master. All right, Rasmus. So that's what I'll do. I'll bring you into the academy, okay?
Okay.
All right.
See you later.
Awesome,
Thank you so much.
I'll edit this video once it's done. I'll send it to you, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Take care, man.
Have a good day.
You too.
See you.